everybody, I'm Kat and welcome to MOVADO. Today we're going to do a Pilates basic class with some of our students and teachers. So get yourself a mat. If you have a noodle, get it close by. And then we're going to start a fun Pilates class. I hope you guys have fun at home and you can join in and try to do as much as you can. Okay, you guys, are you ready? Yes. It does not sound like that. Are you ready?
Yes.
Good. Okay. You can put the noodle to the side and then we're going to start by stabilizing on the mat. Lie with your legs bent, feet flat on the floor. Inhale through the nose, exhale through the mouth. And firstly, just quickly close your eyes and I want you to completely relax. And forget about all the stress of the day and the kids that's running around and the work that still needs to be done. Completely relax. Forget about everything, clear your mind and get ready to start thinking about the muscles in your body that we're going to start using today. Now, as you lie there, I want you to inhale through the nose and exhale through the mouth. Get the feeling of making a long neck at the back with a soft double chin at front. Pull your fingertips to your toes so that your shoulders can go away from your ears and activate your shoulder blades at the back, pulling them towards each other and down towards your bum. It should feel as if they're biting into the mat and holding it there. And you should feel comfortable in that position. You can feel a slight stretch in your neck and in your pecs. We're going to give Anna a little towel to support her head because she's struggling to get the soft double chin feeling because of a muscle imbalance. So if you feel you're struggling with the same problem, simply get a soft towel and put it behind your head. Now, ladies, you've got a soft double chin, you've got a long neck, your shoulders are away from your ears, your shoulder blades are pulling to the back so your chest are opening up. And now inhale through the nose and as you exhale, close the ribs. Sink the ribs in to push out all the air out of your lungs. As you close it, keep it closed. And now when you inhale again, do not open it. Get the feeling of zipping your tummy muscles up towards your rib cage. And you've got a slight gap underneath your lower back. Squeeze your bum. It should feel like you're squeezing a pea. Get the feeling of pressing into the floor with your feet, your entire foot on both sides. Push into the floor, the heel, the ball of the foot, and all 10 toes. And slightly pull your feet towards your bum just to activate those muscles. Okay. Do you feel something, Larissa?
Yes.
What?
My bum and my hammies.
Your bum and your hammies. What do you feel, Anna?
My shoulder blades and my zip up.
Your shoulder blades and your zip up, meaning your tummy.
Yes.
Rilene, what do you feel? Bum and hamstrings. Good. Okay. Are you ready? We've got to start with hundreds. So now, inhale through the nose and as you exhale, curl up approximately to the point of where your bra strap would be, making a long spine, keeping the gap on your lower back. Now, take the legs up one by one, up to 90 degrees. Squeeze your inner thighs together and the ankles, squeezing the bum. It should feel as if you're wrapping your bum together at the back. Pick your arms up the same height as your shoulders or hips. Keep the fingers closed and start pumping for the hundreds. Now inhale for 5 and exhale for 5. Short, brisk movements with the arm working out of the shoulder. Be sure to keep those inner thighs squeezing. Keep the bum squeezing. You want to feel the bum and the inner thighs working. You should still have that slight gap underneath your lower back. And you've got a long spine in the curl up and it's your rib cage that's keeping you in that curl up. Do not go and hang on your neck. If you want to, you can make this more difficult by extending your legs out to 45 degrees or up to the ceiling. It's your choice, depending on where you still feel comfortable with it. You want to make a turn out as you wrap those bum muscles together and make a slight turn out with your legs as if you're making flipper feet. Good. your feet are relaxed and you're squeezing from the ankles all the way through to the inner thigh and the bum. Ladies, are you feeling it?
Yes.
Good. Now if you want to, you can take those legs even further down. Good. Not. Let's see if you can go. Nicely done. Just as far as you can. If you feel it's too difficult, rather take them up more to the ceiling and then you might feel your hamstring stretching. Okay ladies, you may pause. Put your hands down on the floor. Bend your legs back to 90 degrees. And then take them down to the floor one by one. Still controlling the muscles in the pelvis. And roll back down. And anchor into the floor immediately, activating those shoulder blades. Now, float the arms up to the ceiling. Let your palms face each other and your fingertips reach for the ceiling, still holding the shoulders away from the ears. Inhale, and on the exhale, I want you to roll up all the way to sit up straight, making a long spine, stretching out of your hips, away and up and over. Nicely done. Sit in that position, pulling back in the shoulder blades and extend your legs one by one. Still keeping the hips stable and controlled. You can relax your feet and get a slight turn out at the end. Now we're going to do a couple of roll ups and downs. So from here, I want you to squeeze your bum and your tummy muscles as you scoop your pelvis and start rolling back down to the floor, going one vertebra at a time, keeping the shoulders open. It should almost feel as if you're taking it bit by bit. Each vertebra is getting its own chance to put down onto the floor before the next one goes down. Now anchor your shoulders into the floor and let your arms float past your ears, but still keep the rib cage closed and do not let your arms or your shoulders go up to your ears. Keep the gap. And try to keep your arms in line with your shoulders. Don't let them open up to the side. Now, inhale as you bring the arms back up in line with your eyes, and exhale as you roll up and over all the way into a sit-up. Again, nicely done. Squeeze your bum and go into a slight spine stretch as you finish the roll up and drop your head slightly. Inhale as you sit up straight again. Think you're growing tall out of your hips, and then squeeze the bum and the tummy muscles as you scoop back down again. Nicely done. Get the feeling of reaching with your feet away from your body to get length in those legs as well. Take the arms past the ears. Now as you inhale, bring the arms back in line with the eyes again, and as you exhale, you're going to roll up one more time. Think of going up and over. Let your tummy muscles help you float up. Keep those hips activated, the pelvis, and go into a slight spine stretch. Beautiful. Now, stay in that position and grab a hold of your right ankle, or as far as you can reach, depending on how flexible your legs are. Now you're going to go back down into a roll down again, and you're going to take that leg with you. So, start picking up that straight leg as you sit up straight, and scoop in your lower back. Start rolling back down, open the shoulders, leave the leg on top, roll down and anchor into the floor with your arms. Remember to anchor the shoulders and get a turn out in that leg and activate the inner thigh. Now from there we're going to do single leg circles, taking the leg inwards down and outward up, but you are not allowed to move your hips. So only slightly inward down and slightly outward up. Inhale as you go down, exhale as you go up. Think of lengthening those legs, and each time you go up to the ceiling, you should almost feel that hamstring stretching because of the length you're getting. If you feel that your hips are moving, don't make the circle too big, then rather simply go straight up and down. Last one up, hold it there. Now try to flex your foot if you can, and then reverse the movement. Outwards down and inward up. Well done. Outward down, then inhale. Inward up, then exhale. Be sure to stabilize before you mobilize. So before you move the leg, Be sure to squeeze the rib cage and the zip up. Connect into the floor to help you prevent those hips from tilting. Ladies, are you feeling it?
Yes.
A little bit or a lot?
A lot.
Good. Last one, take it up to the ceiling and hold. Now, leave that leg there. You can relax the foot. Inhale, and on the exhale, go into a curl up. Good. From there, I want you to quickly boop, swap the legs. Good. And now you may roll back down. Remember to get it turned out in that leg that's up in the air. Feel that hamstring stretching. That's how high you are. Still keeping the gap underneath the lower back. And be sure to reach up as high as you can. Here we go. Inward, down, and outward, up. Inhale as you go down. Exhale as you go up. You can slightly shift the bottom leg to the middle if that helps you more to stabilize those hips. Be sure to keep the gap underneath the lower back and do not let those hips wobble around. If you feel the hips wobbling, be sure to make the circle a little bit smaller. In fact, you can rather just go up and down. You guys can pause when you're on top, and now we're going to reverse it. If you want to flex that foot, here we go. Outward down and inward up. Remember to stabilize in the shoulder blades, pulling the chest open, closing the ribs and connecting into the floor. When you bring that leg up, feel the hamstring stretch. When you take the leg down, feel the glutes activating and feel that tummy muscles pulling that leg back up to the ceiling. You do not want to work your quads, your lower back, or your neck. Do you feel the correct muscles, ladies? Yes. Well done. Last one all the way up. Good. Now keep it there. Inhale on the exhale to a curl up. And slowly take that long leg down and feel it growing longer as you put it down. You may roll back down. Well done. Stabilize into the floor. Feel the connection. Inhale on the exhale. Float your arms up to the ceiling again. Feel your arms growing longer. And now as you exhale, you're going to do a roll up all the way. Sit up. Be sure to grow tall out of your hips. Reach with your feet away and go into a slight spine stretch. Over the zip up, activating the glutes. And sit up, take your arms up to the ceiling. Inhale, open them out, exhale. Nicely done. We're going to go into rolling like a ball. So put your hands on the floor, pick up your bum and scoop and come and sit with your bum close to your feet. Balance on your tailbone and take a hold of your ankles with your arms on the outside of the leg. You can either hold with one hand on a leg or you can cross the hands, holding the wrist of the opposite hand. And if you do decide to do this, you remember to do a couple on the one side and a couple on the other side. Alternatively, hold on to the ankles like Ren is doing. From there, you want to open your knees, connect your knees into your arms. It's as if your knees want to push you open and your arms wants to push you close. But you still have to keep your shoulders open, pulling back at the shoulder blades. And now scoop in your tummy and your lower back to round your lower back. Are you guys in an activated position? Do you feel your muscles working?
Yes.
Keeping the soft double chin. From here, you're not allowed to use movement. You need to use your muscles. Now, on the inhale, you're going to squeeze your bum and let gravity take you. Roll like a ball. Exhale, squeeze the tummy, come back up. Are you guys ready? Here we go. Squeeze the bum and roll. Inhale and exhale. Well done. Keep going. You guys can continue with the movement. At home, if you feel that you cannot come up, don't get discouraged. It can either be that your muscles are just not strong enough to do it yet, or you're just not 100% comfortable with sitting in this position, or your back might not be flexible enough to roll. So over time, you will get more comfortable with this. Be sure to check out our episodes where we break down each step of Pilates in more detail. Ladies, as you're doing this, you want to feel your tummy muscles activating. You want to feel your glutes activating. You can feel your lower spine stretching. Nicely done. Larissa, what are you feeling?
My tummy muscles and my bum.
Good. Anna, what are you feeling?
Bum.
Bum. Rulin, what are you feeling?
Tummy.
Tummy. Nicely done. So now as you can hear, each one is feeling a different muscle group. So depending on what muscle group of yours either is weakest or it's working hardest, that's the one you will feel. You guys can do a couple more. Be sure to inhale as you go down, exhale as you go up. Do not use momentum. When you're sitting in that position, balancing on your tailbone, you're super glued into that position. And when you're going to roll, you're not allowed to use your head to get momentum. You're not allowed to make the gap between your shoulders and your knees smaller or bigger. And you're not allowed to make the gap between your heels and your bum bigger, because that's allowing for momentum to take over instead of muscle control. Do a last one. And balance on top. Now, you are going to do one more. But the last one we're going to do now, I want you guys to try to roll and then balance on that side before you come back again. Just for a second or two. But remember, you're not allowed to go put pressure on your head. Are you guys ready? Here we go. Inhale, squeeze the bum, roll and try to hold it there for a second or two. Now squeeze your tummy to go back. Beautiful. And this is something you can practice at home. You guys can put down your feet. Put your hands far back as far as you can and pick up your bum and scoot back and go get comfortable on your mat again. Sitting up tall, arms straight forward, legs relaxed. Inhale, and on the exhale we're going to roll back down again by squeezing the bum and the tummy and scooping back down. If you want to, you can flex your feet, but be sure not to flex your quads as well. Anchor into the floor and let the arms go past the ears for a quick stretch, but keep the ribs closed. Now bring the arms back next to your sides. Well done. Connecting to the floor. Double check yourself quickly before we carry on. You need to have a long neck with a soft double chin. Connecting the shoulders into the floor, feeling the shoulder blades at the back pulling towards each other and down. Your ribs are closed, your tummy is zipped up, meaning you do not want to pull your belly button to the floor or to the back. You want to pull it up towards the ribs. Inhale and exhale, squeezing the bum, squeezing the pelvic floor muscle. Now inhale, and on the exhale you're going to curl up to the bra strap. Feel the arms lengthening towards the feet as you curl up without letting the shoulders go forward. Now take the legs up to 90 degrees, one by one. Keeping the slight gap underneath the lower back, activating the tummy muscles, and remember to wrap the bum at the back. From here we're going to go into the single leg circles. You both can grab onto the right knee and extend the left knee out. Approximately 45 degrees with a turn out, and do a quick swap. Take hold of the other leg, extend the other leg, and continue. And swap and swap. Continue as you do this. Inhale, inhale, exhale, exhale. So you inhale for 2, exhale for 2. Be sure to connect with the leg that's coming back and bending, and do not over bend it. Try to stop it at 90 degrees. Be sure to keep the gap underneath the lower back. If you bring the knees too close, you're probably going to lose the gap. If you want to, you can take that leg lower, that's extended, as far as you feel comfortable, still working your tummy muscles and not your lower back. Each time you exhale, curl up a little bit more with the rib cage to be sure to work the tummy muscles or the powerhouse and not the neck, not the lower back. And in the legs, you need to feel the inner thighs activating, not the quads. Ladies, do you feel it?
Burning.
Can we do this for the rest of the class? Oh, yes.
Please not.
Woo, lekker. And pause. Bring both legs into 90 degrees. We are going to go into the double leg stretch immediately. If you feel you cannot hold it, put down your head and then come back up again if you're ready. Now put your hands on top of your knees. For the double leg stretch, you're going to extend your legs out 45 degrees with a turn out and simultaneously take the arms to the ears. Open the arms, swim through, contract the tummy, bend the knees, connect. Nicely done. Here we go. Inhale as you expand. Exhale as you come back and go. Inhale and exhale. Each time you exhale, you need to squeeze those ribs more in order to come back up in case you drop down with your head a little bit. But your powerhouse should keep your core up perfectly still, although the arms are moving. You can extend your legs as far down as you feel comfortable with. Be sure to work the tummy muscles, keeping the slight gap underneath the lower back, working the inner thighs, working the arms, stabilizing in the shoulder blades, and remember breathing. Inhale as you extend, exhale as you swim through and connect. One more. Inhale, beautiful. Exhale, pause. Take the legs back down, one by one. Hands down and you may roll back down. Lovely. Woo! Did you feel that?
Yes.
Well done. I hope you guys at home felt that too. I don't know why. I didn't feel anything. Okay, ladies. Extend your legs one by one, but still stabilizing those hips. Well done. Now, I want you to make sure that you put your legs hip width apart, and I want you to flex your feet. But you're not allowed to activate your quads the moment you flex those feet. And now you're going to lose the turn out feeling and let your toes look up to the ceiling. If, however, at home you feel that your quads are activating, for now, rather relax the feet. Okay, you guys are going to float the arms up all the way to the ceiling. Good. Inhale. And now exhale again, pushing away with your heels from your hips. Getting length in your legs as you roll up. So inhale, and on the exhale, start with the head and roll up all the way. Getting length in those legs and length in the upper body. And now we're going to go into a spine stretch. Squeezing the bum, going over your zipper, almost reaching for your toes. Your aim is not to feel your hamstrings, it's to feel your lower back. Inhale, ladies, as you sit up straight. Exhale, squeeze the bum even more and reach forward again. Well done. Rulin, what do you feel? Lower back. Anna, what do you feel?
Tummy working like crazy.
That's good. Lariska, what do you feel?
Lower back.
Lower back. Well done. Like Anna said, she's feeling her tummy like crazy. You need to be sure to activate that tummy muscle extremely well. And don't just flop forward. You need to think up and over as you reach into that spine stretch. Lengthening the spine at the back in order to stretch it. You guys here at the floor can do 2 more. Well done. Keeping the shoulder blades activated. Do not let the shoulders go forward. You do not want to stretch your upper spine. You want to stretch your lower spine. Last one, going up. Inhale and take your arms up all the way to the ceiling. Inhale. Exhale, open the arms to the side, and I want you guys to just melt into the floor and relax. Well done. Did you guys feel that?
Yes.
I'm so proud of you. You did so good. I hope you guys enjoyed it at home. Remember, if you still struggle with some of the moves, to let it flow into each other, be sure to check out the episodes where we break it down into more detail in order to practice each move individually and grow stronger before you go into a full class. For now, we're just going to do a little bit of foam rolling to relax these guys' muscles. So you can fetch your foam rollers. If you have a foam roller at home, please do join us. If you do not have one at home, you can simply do some stretching after the class, or you can take a TheraBand to help with the stretching, or you can take a tennis ball even if you want to. But for now, we're going to focus on the noodles. Okay, put the noodle down in front of you and go and lie over the noodle with your quadriceps on the noodle. You can support yourself on your elbows or your hands in the front, whichever is most comfortable for you. Be sure to keep that zip up. It's very important that you support yourself from the bottom, otherwise you're going to arch in your back and that's very bad. So pick up from the bottom, squeezing the tummy, squeezing the bum, activating the shoulder blades, and now you can start rolling up and down on the noodle. When you're rolling on the noodle and you're rolling your quads specifically, you can roll it from the hip to the knee, but don't roll over the kneecap. That could hurt you. So roll from the top to the bottom. You can adjust your arms on the floor as needed in order to roll full range the length of your leg. Now, the quad has got a lot of muscles. It's not just one muscle smack in the middle of your leg. You have the muscle in the middle and you have the muscle on the sides. So, as you roll, I want you guys to squeeze your bum and get it turned out with your feet, like ballerina feet. And now roll up and down. You will feel this is another angle of the muscle that you're targeting at the moment. For some people, when you do a turn out, it's a little bit more sore. For other people, when you do the turn in, which we're going to do later, it's more sore. So you basically need to play around and find your spots where you need to give it attention on the foam roller. Now, from there, I want you guys to try to make a turn in. Let your toes go towards each other. It's almost as if you're making knock knees. And now keep rolling. Good. Remember to keep the zip up. Shoulders activated. Rib cage closed. Squeezing the bum. Rolling the legs. Are you guys feeling anything?
Yes, yes, yes.
A little or a lot?
A lot.
A lot. And do you feel the difference from when you are doing it either with a turn out or a turn in?
Yes.
Good. Okay. Now, still rolling, I want you guys to simply bend your knees, take your feet up to the ceiling. And now continue rolling. Basically, you're putting more weight onto that leg that's now being rolled. If you feel this is too sore, rather just keep it straight. And roll up and down. Again, you can take your feet towards each other and open the knees slightly while rolling. Or you can put the knees together and open the feet while rolling in order to get the different angles. Remember to breathe while rolling in order to give oxygen to the muscles that are being tortured at that moment. The more you roll, the better it will become over time. So if you feel you are in increasingly, heavily a lot of pain for the first time, that's basically normal. But the more you roll, the better it will get over time. I promise you. From here we're going to turn and we're going to start rolling the ITB. So ladies, everybody can turn looking that way and turn to the side. Now, if you feel the pain is too much, you can bend the top leg and put the foot on the floor for extra support and then roll on the bottom leg. But this leg, the top leg, is taking some of the weight for support. If you feel that you don't really feel it or you've got the guts, you can extend the top leg as well, putting more weight on the bottom leg while rolling. Again, you have to keep your tummy muscles activated while rolling. Do not arch or slouch over the noodle. Same as with the quads we did. It's not just one angle that you need to roll. You need to target all the angles of that specific muscle or region. So as you're rolling the ITB, you can slightly tilt your hips to the front as you roll, almost going over to the quad again. And there you might feel more pain, less pain. For each person is different. More pain. Usually it's more pain. For some people, more pain would be at the back. So if you want to, switch your hips slightly to the back, almost rolling over to the hamstring, and then you roll with the foam roller leg. Again, you can roll from the hip to the knee, rolling up and down. Breathing all the way through, giving oxygen through to those muscles that you're torturing at that moment. And rolling up and down is basically just warming up the muscles. If you feel there's a specific spot with a knot in it, you can actually go and stop on that knot and keep it there for 10 to 20 counts. It's basically like going to a physio and having them press out the knots in your muscles. Now you guys can switch over to the other side. Remember, If you do the one leg, you need to do the other leg as well. Remember to squeeze the tummy and squeeze the bum and roll up and down. Now on the other side, the same applies. You want to roll either a little bit to the front or a little bit to the back or smack in the middle. You can either put down the top foot to help support the weight, or you can extend both legs, putting the one on the other one, and then have more weight on that leg that's being rolled. Rolling up and down and breathing, you're warming up the muscle. If you feel there's a specific spot, you can focus just on that spot, making the range of motion in which you roll smaller, or you can go and stop on a specific knot or spasm and just hold it there, and hopefully it will give in and relax. Tereska, are you feeling anything?
Yes.
A lot?
Yes.
Good. Anna?
A lot of pain.
A lot of pain, really? A lot of pain. A lot of pain. But these guys have been rolling for quite some time. They've been doing Pilates for quite some time. And they can tell you, although they're feeling it now, the first time they did it, it was way worse. The more you do it, the better it becomes. Remember to breathe while you're rolling. Activate the shoulder blades, especially the one with the arm that's supporting your weight. Well done, guys. And now you can relax. And for the last bit, we're quickly going to focus on rolling the neck. So I want you guys to go and lie flat on the mat with the noodle behind your head. You can extend your legs or you can bend them with the feet flat on the floor, depending on what is most comfortable for you. At this moment, I don't want you to think about stabilizing anything. I want you to just relax. But now, as you lie down there, you are going to twist your head from the left to the right, and slowly you're going to press into the noodle and press out the knots of the muscles in your neck that's going into your head or your skull. Now, depending on where you've got more spasms, it will determine exactly how you want to place your head on the noodle. You can either make a really a double chin. When you do that, you're going to reach more to the neck part. So you want to make basically a big double chin, pressing your chin down and pressing into the noodle as you roll. Otherwise, what you can do is take your chin slightly up to the ceiling. Now you're going to reach more the skull part of your head, or the muscles rather going more up than down, and then you can roll it there. So play around on the noodle and see which part is the part that needs your attention. The rest of your body is completely relaxed, you're comfortable, and you just slowly rolling out your neck and your head. Again, if you feel there's a specific knot somewhere, you can stop on that knot. Hold it there a little bit before you continue rolling on again. Remember to breathe. If you do happen to have a lot of spasms in your neck, it can happen that you actually might start feeling nauseous or dizzy when the moment you start rolling again. That's absolutely fine. If you feel it's getting too bad, then rather stop and try again tomorrow. But like I said, the more you do it, the better it will become over time. Now I want you guys to quickly extend your legs, put your arms to the side, just lie with your head on the noodle as if it's your pillow and close your heads. Oh, your eyes. Close your eyes. Inhale through the nose and exhale through the mouth. And like we started, I want you to stop stressing about anything. Don't think about anything. Just clear your mind and feel your body completely relaxing. Inhale through the nose one more time and exhale, pressing all the air out of your lungs. And then we are finished. Well done, ladies. hope you had fun. Did you enjoy it?
Yes.
Did you feel it?
Yes.
And do you feel relaxed afterwards?
A lot.
Well done. I hope you guys had fun. We see you at the next class.